Hey guys! Oh, welcome back to TomOldy. I know it's been a while since my last video, but I'm sorry, I've been busy going back to work after the quarantine, and I messed up my hand for 2 weeks as well, so I couldn't do building PCs or repairing stuff. So I'm about a month behind with videos, to be honest. I'm sorry for that, but hopefully it should pick up soon. I'm doing a case review now. I'm going to be reviewing the CIT F3 Micro 8X gaming case, and I'll have a video on how to repair Joy-Cons coming up soon. But just a quick reminder before the video, remember at 100 subscribers I am doing a giveaway of a GameMax Expedition PC case or a similarly priced case from Amazon, and that will be UK and Ireland only. So anyway, let's get into this unboxing. So I'm going to be honest with you, I have actually worked with these cases before. I have built a PC in one about a year ago, and no, about 2 years ago, sorry. And I have upgraded the PC recently one as well, my friend Jude's PC. I'll post pictures of that now. But anyway, let's get this out of the box. Packaged really well. So yeah, this PC case, I'm going to talk about pricing now. This one cost me £33.75. So it would be in the budget price bracket for PC cases. So anyway, let's get it out of its box. As I said, I've built one of these before, and they're really good little cases from what I remember. Let's see if it's as good as I remember. But there's multiple different colours of these you can buy. This is the black and red one. It's currently the most expensive one you can buy. The second most expensive. The most expensive is the red and black and green at £42 currently. The white and blue at £35. The blue and black is £31, and the purple and black is only £25.99. But anyway, let's just get into it. So firstly, just already spoken about the price. I think it's a really good price for what you get. Let's talk about how it looks, the design. So I think it's got quite a nice aesthetics. Why is it that way round? Oh, I'm holding it upside down. I am a pleb. So I think its aesthetics are quite nice for the price. So it's got nice intake at the front. It's got a side panel window. I'm personally not a fan of this for acrylic side panels. I like tempered glass side panels, like I've got my PC. This isn't a good side panel. It looks good for the price, but for a similar price you can get the GameMax Expedition, which has a much nicer side panel and looks nice overall. But I think for the price, aesthetics aren't bad. I'd give it like a, I don't know, 3 out of 5 for aesthetics, maybe a 2.5 out of 5. Yeah, so aesthetics are okay. Let's talk about the build quality, because I've had one of these before, as I said, I've built them before. It feels cheap, to be honest. Like, in comparison to a similar price case such as the GameMax Expedition, it does feel really cheap. Like, the buttons feel cheap, the plastic finishes here and down here, along the top, it feels cheap. Especially these things. These are thumb screws to hold everything together. They feel mega cheap. But, you know what I say, you get what you pay for, and I didn't pay much for this. So, build quality is okay, but it's cheaper components. So for build quality, I'd give it like a 3 out of 5 once again. But talking about the specs in quotation marks and I/O of stuff, it's micro ATX, so you can fit most micro ATX motherboards in here. It's got 2 3.5-inch drive bays and 2 3.5-inch and 2 2.5-inch, I believe, or 3 2.5-inch, I can't remember. But anyway, so that's its storage capacity. It can take a full ATX power supply. It has enough room for micro ATX motherboard, as I said. And for the word, whatever it is, it's called I/O. That's the word. I/O, it's got micro USB 3.0, 2 2.0s, headphone jack, microphone jack. It's got a large SD card reader and a micro SD card reader, which is actually quite nice because you don't see that super common on cases anymore, especially budget cases. One thing that I have used about this, I said I built a PC in one of these cases about 2 years ago. The USBs are complete and utter crap, and so's the audio ports. I find they tend to be really bad quality. But I find anyway, I use the back of the motherboard anyway, so that doesn't matter too much. And it works. Just don't get your expectations up. So anyway, I've spoken a little bit about the PC. So I don't know, I'd give it I/O and stuff. It's quite good I/O for the price. And I don't know, it's just great. So using this PC, I built a PC about a year ago in this once again. I find cable management's really good, and it's quite an easy PC case to build in. So let's just open it up. I'm not going to take this off because I am planning on selling the case once I put a PC in it. But there's lots of room to build stuff. It's got all the cables you need. It's got a front intake fan for intake and back for outtake. So airflow in this PC is really good. So I'd give the airflow like a 4 out of 5 or 3.5 out of 5. Whereas compared to the GameX Expedition, where it's an intake fan at the top, or just a single outtake fan and it just had intake at the top, it's a lot better than that. Personally, the GameX Expedition I think is a better case, but this has got much better airflow, so I would recommend it, to be honest, for the same price point. I don't recommend it, but it depends on what you're going for. If you're going for airflow, go for this case. If you're going for looks, go for GameX case, because it's got a power supply shroud as well, which just doesn't have... And I can't take this thumb screw, so I need a screwdriver. So yeah. I hope everyone can see this alright. Okay, this screw seems to be stuck. There we go. Okay, so I always end up throwing the screw there because how hard it's been pushed into that socket. So that's negative a point. That's not a good thing. So there's a bit of room for cable management. The back panel is, I don't know what you'd call that. It's got room for cable management, but not a huge amount. But for the PCs you're going to be putting this thing, you probably don't have a huge amount of cables anyway, so yeah. It's okay for that. Oh yeah, so it's a 2.5 inch drive bays and 2 3.5 inch. Oh, and there's a third 2.5 inch here. So in total you can have 5 drives in here, plus whatever M.2 slots your motherboard has. So anyway, let's build a PC in this bad boy and see what it looks like with that. One thing I forgot to mention is the fans in this case, they glow red, so nice thing, and they use both Molex and 4-pin fan headers, so whatever you want to use. And the Molex might be better for some cheaper builds if you're building a cheap system in here. But my motherboard that I'm putting in here has enough fan headers, so it shouldn't be a problem. One thing I forgot to mention is it also comes with the bag with all the screws for motherboard standoffs and stuff to screw in your motherboard, your power supply, your drives, everything you need. And it's also got a speaker for BIOS and stuff if you're into that stuff. I personally don't use these because I'm a twat. Okay, sorry for the ghetto setup, it's on the floor, I've not got a lot of room. I've just powered it on, see the fans are turned on and everything, airflow feels great. It's just a basic AMD Ryzen on one 1200 system in there. But yeah, there you go, let's put it back together and show you what it's like. But that's what it's like with the lights turned on. But pretty decent airflow. So there we go, I've got a PC in it now, everything turns on and everything. I think it looks pretty decent for the price. Cable management's not the best, it's not got a shroud or anything. But for the price you can't really argue, especially at the moment since you can get the white and the purple and black one for as low as £25, which can't go wrong with. But for the average price £30, I'd still recommend going the GameX Expedition over a case like this. It's a great case. I'll give it maybe a 3 out of 5 overall. And yeah, let's put the front panel back on. Obviously it might look better without the tape on it, but I am selling this PC. It's a PC to sell. Like, I bought it to sell. These parts were all bought to sell, pretty much. There we go. Is it really easy? This case is really easy to use. But yeah, there we go. System in a PC case. Case only costs £34 pretty much, and for the price, I think you're getting a pretty good deal. So anyway, I'll give it a 3 out of 5 overall. It's got good airflow, build quality's okay for the price. You get what you pay for, but compared to the GameX Expedition, that's got a lot better build quality for similar price. It looks good aesthetically. Cable management shit, but that's fine. It's a cheap case, and the I/O feels a bit cheap. And from what I've used in the past, doesn't always work great. So I've had experience with the case before. Yeah, 3 out of 5 I think is a fair score for it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Remember, at 100 subs I am doing a giveaway of a GameX Expedition case or a similarly priced computer case. Only UK and Ireland only. When I say Ireland I mean Republic of Ireland, because Northern Ireland is part of the UK. Whoop whoop. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching. Been a long time since I uploaded a video, and be sure to check out my other videos. Next video is going to be repairing the left Joy-Con on the Nintendo Switch. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. And once again, thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe.